everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Don't invite me to your birthday dinner that you can't afford, or have friends that can't afford the birthday dinner. So, I had an acquaintance. She invited me to one of her friends' birthday dinners. I'm like, cool, no problem. I need to know where it's going to be at. And I'll meet you there because, one, I like to drive my own car. So I look at the menu online, see what they have to offer. If I'm driving, I'm not drinking. So I already know I'm not going to have no alcohol at all. So I got my meal picked out. I go to the bank, make sure I got cash, and I added 20% gratuity to what I know I was going to eat. I get there, everything's going smoothly, for the most part. People are ordering their drinks, appetizers, filet mignon, all this extra shit. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, hopefully they all got their money. So we couldn't split all the checks. So we only do like a group of 4 to each check. Cool, no problem, because I already know how much my stuff is. So the checks come out, and I put my cash on top of the check that my name is on. So everyone's like looking around and fumbling around in their purses and stuff. And I'm like, all right, see where this shit is going. Let me put my glasses back on, because I need these motherfuckers so I could drive. I know I'm about to leave. So everyone's like, oh, we should just put all the money together. And why? I don't need to do that. I know how to do math. And y'all math don't match my math. So it ain't matching. No. So my friend was like, oh, you're not going to add no more money to that? Hell no. Yeah, I said it just like that. Hell no. For what? This ain't my family. This ain't my man. I don't even know these people. But y'all want me to pay for y'all food? Y'all gonna pay my car note when it's due? Like, that's like saying, oh, by the way, my rent's due. Y'all got some money on it? Get the fuck out of here. No. So I know I lost a friend, but guess what? I don't give a shit, because I stand on principle. So being the polite person that I am, after I knew my portion was paid, plus me putting the gratuity of my meal on there, I was ready to go any goddamn way. Part of me didn't want to go to begin with, but I just wanted to get out the house. So I was like, I told her, I said, I'm about to head out. She looked crazy, but I stood up, being the polite person. I said, oh, happy birthday again to you. Nice meeting everybody. And I slid clean up out of there, hopped on the expressway and came home. So my words to anyone that have these birthday dinners: invite people that can afford it or don't have them.
Y'all, now I see why people fall out on birthday dinners and Miami trips. Because let me tell y'all this horror story. Or actually, tell us if we tripping or not. So this weekend we did a birthday dinner for my friend in Miami, right? But we're from here, y'all. So I'm going to tell you the people that you need to know. So we have Kalisha, which is my friend. We have her best friend. We have Birdie, which is the person in the story that we're talking about. And then we have O3, Youngin, and then those are 2 guys. And then we also have the other friend of Kalisha. So I'm just going to say friend 2. Okay, so we got to start from the Airbnb. So Kalisha tells me, because me and her is getting ready, O3 isn't there yet. He's at the store. He's supposed to be coming back to the Airbnb. And she tells me that Bestie, friend number 2, and Birdie is coming. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So we all getting ready. They come in the house or whatever. They've been in there. We said hi. She introduced us. Everything's cool. So as I'm getting ready, I go out there and I ask, like, which earrings should I wear with my dress to see, like, everybody's opinion. So everybody but Birdie gave like a response for real. Birdie's just looking like, I like that one. So from that interaction alone, if y'all know me to know me, oh yeah, you're on high alert for me now. Now I gotta watch you. Just off the simple fact that I read energy from people really, really well. Okay, so then we end up calling 2 black trucks. O3, Bestie, friend number 2, and Birdie takes the first black truck. And then me and Kalisha takes the second one because I still have to go get the camera from the car. She has something to go upstairs, so we just called the second one because we knew we always going to fit in the first one. All right, so when we get to the restaurant, mind you, they're already there. They're seated down. We get there. Kalisha get to the table before me, y'all, because I was having shoe malfunction. It just was all over the place. So, okay, we get to the table. We're sitting down. So as we're sitting down, y'all, we're at Amazonica in Miami, y'all. So if y'all know the restaurant, y'all should already put 2 and 2 together, right? Like, you're going to spend money. So as we sitting down, O3 opens the menu. We all looking at the menu. O3 looks like, bro, you picked a restaurant that we can't even read the menu. So we all kikiing and laughing and stuff. And he looks at us. He's like, wait, y'all, everything is basically shareable. So that's even better. So you know what, y'all? You know, he got it, y'all. He like, man, put that shit on my card. And everybody just send the money to Kalisha. And we just gonna get everything for the table. Everybody can order different stuff. And we just gonna bust the bill down evenly. We all knew this, y'all, right? Gotta sit y'all down. So as we sitting down, he has the menu like this, y'all. And he like, everybody eat sushi, because he hear everybody talking about sushi. I'm talking about yellowtail. So he like, everybody eat sushi. Everybody responds normal. Birdie like, no, I don't eat sushi. So I'm sitting back like looking at her like, okay, boo, we don't eat sushi, okay. So then he like, okay, do everybody eat fish? Everybody like, yeah, I eat fish. She like, yeah, I eat fish. Birdie, relax, boo. So 3 at this point is just like, all right, fuck me asking. Let me just see what she actually eat. So he like, what do you eat? She like, I eat steak. Like, Birdie, chill out, boo. It's okay. Mind you, really, O3 could pay for everybody. But that's not this type of party. We all knew we was coming out to eat. And we all knew where we were eating at. All right, y'all. So I pulled the menu up just so we could get some facts checked. So, all right. So after that, y'all, we end up realizing like, okay, so everybody's starting to throw out stuff. So he like, all right, so since she eat fish or like shrimp or whatever, we was gonna get the shrimp thing. It's $44, y'all. And then I wanted some yellowtail, so we got the yellowtail. And then I know we had got this like chicken breast thing, because she said she eat chicken. After us discussing, mind you, the chicken breast thing like $21. So mind you, you know, they tell you that you gotta order everything all at once, right? So as we figuring out the little appetizers that we want, we like, all right, y'all, let's figure out some mains that we want to order. Because we know we already also discussed that we're going to order sides for the table. So we looking at the menu. He like, all right, so if everybody eats steak, I mean, the only other option is to get the tomahawk. It's sitting on $380, y'all. We at $380 for the tomahawk, y'all. $380. Okay? O3 says that. And when I tell you, she looked with a stuck face. She like, so O3 asked Youngin like, hey, you think we should just get 2? Cause you know, he like, yeah, everybody like, yeah, get 2. Her eyes lit up. Birdie, bitch. She about to flap her wings and fly. Part 2, why people fall out for birthday dinners and Miami trips. So anyways, y'all. So after us discussing basically what we were getting, we were still like trying to go over a little bit of the fishes and stuff that we want to order to the table. We all agreed that we were going to order sides for the table. Like everybody's all in agreement that we thought. But Birdie's like giving yes responses, but like yes. Like she's scared to say yes because some bitch gonna remember that she said yes type of thing. You feel me? So the waiter goes to O3, y'all. And when the waiter goes to O3, O3's like, yeah, we're going to do this, that, and the third. We're going to do 2 tomahawk steak. You can still go around the table and ask people what they want, like a little bit of the different mains, because I know some other stuff they were saying that I don't remember. And then you'll come back around and we'll order the sides, right? So then he comes all the way back. Mind you, Kalisha's sitting here, O3's sitting here, I'm sitting right here. Kalisha's here, O3's here, friend 2 here, bestie here, Birdie here, Youngin here, Kalisha here. It's one big circle table. So he comes all the way back, and mind you, me and O3's here, Kalisha's here. So he kind of comes, he's like, yeah, I know you say we're going to order sides, but Birdie, like basically like Birdie orders 2 sides, like for her entree. So I kind of like give a face, like O3 don't really say nothing, but I'm hoping that we all on the same vibe. So, O3 like we still gonna order the sides or whatever. So we still order the potatoes and some other sides or whatever. So we thinking like, all right, cool. So, all right, y'all, the food gets here. Mind you, we order shrimp that has caviar. We order the chicken breast, and we order the yellowtail, and we order the sushi platter. She doesn't eat sushi or the yellowtail. She is busting down on the shrimp. Mind you, they give you about 6 to 8 of them. It's $44 a plate. We end up all had one shrimp. It was enough for basically everybody to have one shrimp, literally, that we had to order a second one to the table. So then we ordered a second one. Mind you, the chicken breast was enough for everybody to get one. So we ordered a second one to the table. So now the chicken breast no longer comes to 21, it comes to 42. And then the shrimp comes up to 88, right? Because it's basically 44 and 44. Okay, cool. Now, when that happens, we're waiting for our entree, right? So we get our entree or whatever. The 2 tomahawk steak come, sea bass come to the table, another fish, just little rice and something. Then we got the size that we ordered, and then we got the size that Birdie ordered. So the man puts everything on the table. I'm like, oh snap, I forgot we ordered 2 tomahawk. Birdie like side eye and everything. So everybody going, grabbing some food to put on their plate. Mind you, y'all, the tomahawk came with like 12 slices, so everybody probably got like 2 to 3 slices per tomahawk. You get what I'm saying? Well, out of the 2 tomahawk. So everybody's eating, y'all. Like, we're all eating together. Like, this looks like a Thanksgiving feast. After we eating, the bill comes. So 03 takes the bill. He doesn't even really tell us the bill. He just gives his credit card, and then when the bill comes back, he's like, okay. Kalisha walks to 03, is like, what's the total of the bill so I could tell everybody? He's like, $1,700. So she walks around telling everybody that it's $1,700. Just send $245. If you guys want to send extra for tip, go right ahead. She goes to tell her bestie. As she's telling her bestie, Birdie is listening, and Birdie doesn't say anything, but as Kalisha's walking away, Birdie's like, I didn't even eat. So my friend Kalisha walks by me, and she says it in Creole, like, the girl over there don't want to pay. She talking about she didn't eat. So I go back in Creole with her. I'm like, what she mean she didn't eat? I just watched her eat. And then so I say it out loud. I'm like, the bill is $1,700. Divide that by 7 people. That's 242.8. Rounded up, 245. I said, so everybody sends 245 to Kalisha? Everybody like, yeah. She don't say nothing. She looking stuck. She got a like little face. So I'm like, Kalisha, everybody sending it to you, right? She's like, yeah. Baby, you ate shrimp, you ate chicken breast, and baby, most importantly, you ate tomahawk. Baby, the tomahawk was $380. Divide that by the 12 slices that they basically gave us. That's like $32 a slice. You had about 3 of them, boo. That's already $96. We're not even including your 2 sides, the sparkling water that you originally had got still water, but when you seen everybody else was getting sparkling, like, well, you want sparkling water. That costs, boo. That costs, boo. That shrimp you ate with caviar, baby, that costs, boo. That's about $7-8 per shrimp you just ate. Baby, them chicken breasts you ate, baby, that's about $7-8 a chicken breast wrap you ate. Baby, no matter what, if you felt like it wasn't worth $245, baby, you was already up $150. Let me get to why I say these people fall out about this trip. Kalisha's bestie lives in Atlanta. Birdie lives in Atlanta too. Kalisha's bestie came down for Kalisha's birthday, right? Let's get back to the backstory. She comes down for Kalisha's birthday. Birdie wants to tag along with her. Birdie has no place to come down here, number one. And then today I found out that bestie paid for the hotel, the rental, gas, and everything, and she didn't pay anything. So for you to open up your mouth and tell your friend after the thing that you didn't budget a $245 dinner, then baby, what did you budget with? What did you budget at all? Because it seems to me you came to a Miami trip without $1 in your pocket. You should have been home, boo. You're in Miami. There's no way you played this, and you had no business to be here. You're not even a friend of a friend. Like, I see why people fall out. Y'all be thinking y'all slick. Y'all be thinking y'all about to leech off of people. Y'all be thinking y'all about to play in people's face, and then you want to call somebody a bad friend. No, you try to play with us. You knew exactly what restaurant we was going to. You should have looked up the menu. And even if you did look up the menu and you knew what you wanted to get, when you got to that table, you should have said, all I have is this, y'all. Like, come on. And then got the nerve to try to give my friend $50. No, baby. Send the money when you got it. Part 3 of why I see why people fall out for birthday dinners and Miami trips. I came to clear up some stuff because I know some of y'all have slow and some of y'all needs people to hold y'all hand just for y'all to comprehend, Start off with number 1. How can I not like somebody that I didn't know? Just because the interaction that we had at the Airbnb made me start watching her. Not even started watching her. Made me just be like, she a little weird. Like, like that's just having an assignment. And not everybody that you meet, you're going to fucking mess with. That's the point of y'all saying the first impression means everything. Her first impression sucks. That was it. Now let's address why we decided to split the bill. Because that's what the fuck we chose to do. Like, y'all are missing the big point. We decided to split the bill because that's what we wanted to do. That's what we was able to afford. We didn't give a fuck how much the bill was. We just knew that we were going to bust it down the middle, whatever it was. That's what we agreed on. Are y'all forgetting that main part? No way you're telling me that just because we wanted to split the bill, we were wrong. No, if she didn't want to split the bill, she could have said that. And nobody said that she only had 2 to 3 steaks because that's what she was able to have. I said that's how much she grabbed to eat. It was so much steak that they even bought some to go. And then for y'all to say that all we had was steak. First of all, we had liquor, we had steak, we had about 3 fishes at the table, we had shrimp, we had caviar, we had chicken rolls, we had so much fucking shit. Just because I named the steak was because that was the most expensive thing on the plate. And a bitch that ate 2 to 3 pieces of steak, bitch, already up $96. That's what the fuck I was addressing. So you telling me that y'all saying that, oh, that's y'all problem. Y'all go and want to spend above y'all budget. Y'all want to order tomahawk and caviar. Bitch, that's what we eat. When me and my friends go out, we eat good. We eat the fuck good. We don't go nowhere without no money. We don't go nowhere pocket watching each other and pinching out our fucking pockets. We would stay home. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to stay home. Y'all always want to be in the mix and y'all can't even function in the mix. How we ate over our budget, but we were able to pay for our budget. The only other person that ate over their budget was Birdie. That's why she was complaining about $45. It's like some of y'all give that y'all mad that because we black, we able to do it. Y'all don't question the YT people when they go out to eat. Oh, because they YT, y'all just know they budget big? That's the problem. Our budget was the budget that we had because we were able to afford it. We been knew we were going out to eat. Because how we go from agreeing on splitting the tab to now that you did not eat. Then what killed me is like y'all saying, oh, she could have got her own tab. She should have got her own tab. Baby, the tab would have been, what, $50? Because that's all the fuck she sent. Y'all make it seem like she sent 100 or 150 where it looks like she just did not budget to spend $245 or $250. The girl sent $50 fucking dollars. So you went to a Amazonica to spend $50 fucking dollars? Bitch, that would have cost you a glass of water. And if y'all know who O3 is, bitch, it was a motive. O3 not no scammer. He not no trapper. He ain't no rapper. He has a real profession and a real career. A bitch had motives. That's the thing that y'all fail to realize. And let's just say this. The reason why people be falling out about little shit like this is because A, people don't open up their mouth. 2, people don't be very transparent. And 3, people be trying to fit in a crowd that they don't fucking fit in. This is why I don't do birthday dinners. I only went for the grace of my friend. And I even was so iffy about it. We had a talk in the black truck about it. And she was like, no, everybody that's coming, we should be good. We should just split the bill. We gonna be fine. And bitch, no, the fuck we wasn't. So moral of the story, Birdie was dead fucking wrong. She never opened up her mouth. She agreed on everything that the fuck we agreed on. And then try to play us at the end. That's the fucking issue. That's the problem. Y'all keep trying to make all these other assumptions and be like, well, this, that. At the end of the day, nothing was said out their fucking mouth. It's a difference if Birdie said, I do not want to split the bill with y'all. All I have was this. And then we still chose to split the bill and we got mad at her at the end. We were dead wrong. That's not how it went, boo. That ain't how the fuck the story went. She dead ass wrong and she tried to play and she need to run us the fucking money. Okay? Because ATL ain't nothing but down the street to me. It seems to me Birdie thought she was finna come to the dinner and eat bird food. Bitch, this is not a birdhouse. Find you some other flocks to flock with, okay?
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Look, man. Birdie did not eat like a bird. She ate like a chimpanzee, okay? She ate healthy. What I want to say is, you know, I'm going to tell you this. All right. I used to have a friend, right? And this was a good friend of mine. And I used to watch this friend do so many people dirty. I used to be like, man, he doing them dirty. I'd be like, man, stop doing these people dirty, bro. Like, that shit ain't cool. Like, and I just be like, man, whatever. Like, stop doing these people dirty. Stop backdooring them. Stop doing this. Stop, stop, getting over on people. And he be like, oh shit, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I be chilling with him because he my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, we kicking it, and we go do things, we kicking it. But you know, as when we was young, it was like it was cool because I knew we didn't have money. I knew we didn't have shit. So when we just looked out for each other, when I didn't have it, he looked out for me. When he didn't have it, when he didn't have it, I looked out for him. So it was cool. But I used to see he used to do people dirty. And I used to be like, bro, that shit ain't cool. Like, he used to do grimy shit. And then as we got older and I was getting on my shit and he wasn't doing nothing, he wasn't getting on his, and stuff started to happen where this nigga started getting grimy to me. And I was catching the shit slowly. And I was just like, bro, hey, that was some weak ass shit you just did. That was weak. Right? But he's still my friend. I'm like, damn, we didn't, But then he keep doing grimy shit. I'm like, but so as my moral of the story is, when you see a person that's doing grimy stuff, she knew who that friend was. She knew that friend wasn't but much of nothing. She knew, but she was trying to test her because she knew that she wasn't gonna be able to do this. But she didn't tell her friend, no, you should just stay out of this one. Because I know you not finna do this. I know you not finna do this. And then you did exactly what I knew you wasn't finna do, because you do this all the time. And then now you put me in a position where I'm having to put our friendship on the line. So we see these stuff all the time. And of course, but that be the last straw. And you gotta be like, man, you just was a BAN. You can gotta figure out what I'm saying there. But Birdie didn't have it. And it ain't even about having the money. Just she said, if you just speak up and be like, look, I ain't got the money like that. Cause I ain't never gonna let my friends starve. I ain't never gonna, if we eating good. No, no, we ain't talking about no. Okay, well, I should say pause. Backdoor meaning like somebody set you up. Set you up. Set you up. People, your friends will set you up. But she knew her friend wouldn't have no, and we don't let our friends starve. Man, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what. It's times where I'm with people and I know they ain't got it, and I just be like, all right. But if we gonna enjoy whatever we gonna enjoy, let's go. Let's get it. We gonna let's get it. Like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be like, shit, I ain't got it. If I ain't got it, then I ain't going. If I ain't got it, I ain't going. But if my friend wanna go and he ain't got it and I got it, I'm be like, come on. But if I ain't got it, I'm gonna tell him I ain't got it. I don't got the extra. But that ain't life right now. But that's God willing. I'm able to lend and not borrow. So I'm not messed up about that. But being young, I can understand when you're not able to lend and not borrow. But as a grown ass man, I feel grateful that I'm able to, if I got a friend or family member that ain't able to do something, it is what it is.
Everyday people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.